LinkedIn is the real game. You can say all you want about Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and all the other social media tools, but when it comes to professional networking, LinkedIn is the giga chat of all the social media networks. I personally owe a lot to this platform, whether it is my 2 job switches, whatever that has happened professionally in my career, all the nice people I've met, inspiring me to start my own agency. All these things have happened so far on LinkedIn. If you're someone who is starting your career, or if you're someone who wants to progress in your career, and if you're looking at LinkedIn as one of the key components in your career growth, then this is how you can do it as well. Oh, let's follow the rituals. If you're here for the first time, my name is Lakshman. I'm a full-time growth marketer. I run an agency and I also make videos on YouTube about tech, marketing, and money. If you're watching this for the first time, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. This will motivate me to make more videos and you get to watch more fun videos like this in the future. I'm going to start with the most basic thing, because even though this is the most basic thing of everything we are going to discuss, this is still something which most people get wrong. The profile picture. Yes. Whenever a recruiter or someone is going to search your profile, the first thing they end up seeing is your profile picture. Usually, people are pretty serious in their profile picture, or they just upload one of the photographs which they have taken on a studio as their profile picture where they're dead serious, staring into the face. No, you don't have to be like that. I said LinkedIn is a professional place to network, and it is also a social media, which means it's okay to be a bit casual. All you have to do is just get a professional picture wherein you're smiling, not too much, but limitedly, and you have a pretty blurred out or a clear background. That's all you need. And one more thing, throughout this video, I'll share some bonus points wherever possible. So watch it completely in order to not miss all those things. So here is a bonus point about the profile picture. If you Google Lakshman and Raman marketing, you would find me across all these mediums. And across all these mediums, you would find my profile picture as one common photo. Profile picture is kind of your brand image. Decide on one. It just happens once in a lifetime or once in a few years. Once you arrive on it, stick to it. Don't change it. You can find this common across all leading influencers. They just try and stick to one common profile picture across all platforms. Try to replicate the same. Oh, by the way, if you're someone who is struggling to get a clear background, you can use simple tools like Canva or PicMaker in order to just sign up, upload your picture. Just use the background eraser tool and just remove it for free. And most importantly, don't forget to smile when you're clicking that picture or when you're being clicked, right? Yeah. The second one is going to be your cover picture. Once a recruiter likes your profile, he's going to click on it and then goes into your profile. He's going to check out the cover picture next. So here's what we want to cover for the cover picture. One, the default image which LinkedIn gives is kind of nice, but it's better if you can put some efforts in order to change this. The safest way to do it is to have something like this, where you show what exactly you do, what are your skills, and what is that you're looking for. Now, this place is totally up for you. Consider it as an ad banner where you can display whatever information you want. All you have to do is keep it minimal, keep it simple, and be straight to the point. And don't try to get too much fancy or too much colorful with this. Now that we have covered the basics, let's get more serious now. The first thing you need to update in order to get into the recruiter shortlist whenever they search for a profile like yours is to get an all-star profile. Yes, according to LinkedIn, all-star profiles are 40 times more likely to get the opportunities than the rest of the folks at LinkedIn. It's very simple, and it is very pathetic that most people who sign up don't even just complete all their basic information in their profile. So make sure you get into an all-star profile, just fill in all the required information and be done with it. But since you are someone who is seeking a job, I'm going to share you all the hacks while doing the same. So before entering into it, I'm going to give you a bit more gyan. This is another bonus section. Here is how the LinkedIn SEO works. And in the same order, I'm going to tell you how to optimize your profile as well. When someone searches, whenever a recruiter searches for you, people like me usually search instead of a HR person. Most likely a marketer or the head of the department would also source for these profiles and then send it to the HR department in order to bring them. So either way, whenever this happens, this is how they search for your profile. Let's say if they are hiring for a product marketer, then they'll just say product marketer, looking, then particular location if it is a location bound job. LinkedIn applies this search in the following way. The first thing they do is look into your custom URL. Yes, it is important to get your own custom URL. It is very simple. Go to your edit profile. I'll just show you somewhere here. You can just look into it. Have a custom URL. Usually people would have something like Lakshman and Raman-SEO or Lakshman and Raman-digital marketing. I wouldn't recommend this because In future, your role might change, your designation might change, and you might want to move to something else. So it's better you have just your name there so that it's searchable all over Google. Oh, by the way, if you Google my name, you would also see this URL there. It just makes it easy for Google as well in order to associate my name with this URL. Have a customized URL for you. That's number one. The second one is your name. Yes, I just don't want you to touch it. This is like black hat SEO. So I've seen a lot of people who are updating their name with kind of their skill set or the role which they are looking for. For example, I've seen, John SEO or, William digital marketer. Once again, stay away from all those things. Your name should just be your name, first name, last name, be done with it. Don't try to play here. Now the optimization starts. The first one is creating an open for work logo. If you're really serious and if you're okay with your organization knowing that you're going to look for a job, then go ahead and add this. Yes, this does help. LinkedIn does promote it. Now comes the serious part. The first one is the headline. This appears right below your profile whenever someone searches for you. After your name, this is kind of the one line tag which would appear. You just want it to be very clear. Now for me, I'm not really looking for a job, but this is what I would say there. I am working as a growth marketer, which means I would say growth at VMaker, pipeline symbol, and then followed by something that would appeal to a recruiter, 0 to 200K users and counting, which means I'm in charge of acquisition. This is something which we have achieved. So that's a highlight which I'm going to show there. Similarly, you can use something like looking for XXX opportunity, pipeline, skilled in, skill A, skill B, and skill C. Just try to keep it short and try to restrict it with 2 skills and a line of what exactly you're looking for. But make sure the keyword, like let's say if you're looking for a digital marketing role, looking for digital marketing jobs, that's proper. Just go ahead and use it. Go in, then pipeline symbol, then you can say SEO, content and social media specialists, something of those sorts. The second major one to optimize is your description. Description is a wonderful space. Generally, they don't shortlist your profile if they are reaching out to you on LinkedIn without reading your description. So make sure you optimize it properly. You can update your description in the following methods. Open up with your role. What exactly you're working right now and what are some of the things you love doing as a person. This kind of shows your personality to the person who is reading your profile. Just makes it feel less formal as they go further. The second one to update is to discuss your background. What are some of the education qualifications you have got, the certifications you have done, other sort of amenities which would add or highlight your career. Just go ahead and jump onto it. The third one is to talk deep about your current role and your past roles. So what are some of the roles which you have held? What are some of the things you have managed and the skills you have acquired and the highlights which goes under those roles. So let's say in your past you have worked in some role and you have achieved something. This is the place that should go in. And finally, the fourth one, the important one, call to action. You have to mention how exactly they can reach out to you. There is an option to keep messages open for everyone on LinkedIn. If you have it open, you can mention it. If not, you can give your calendar link or even give your email ID as well. Any of those things on how to reach you is going to help a lot. And once again, whenever you're writing this profile description, it is important to use the keywords wherever possible, highlight them wherever possible, depending on the role which you're applying to. Now, if you're unsure, another bonus tip, how exactly you can find all those keywords. You can simply go into some of the job description, just copy paste those skills required or what kind of skills which they require on those job description. Just put it on a word cloud app and voila, you have all the important words which you have to highlight in your profile description. And make sure some of these things are also transferred into your experience section, wherein you add your experience, and under the description of those experience, make sure these keywords are optimized. The final one is the skills section. LinkedIn allows you to add n number of skills, and that doesn't mean you really have to. It is okay even if you have just 5 skills listed there, but make sure all these 5 skills are based on the keywords which we have researched and something related to your job. Now, for example, for any job you take into consideration, team management, leadership, these skills are pretty common and you can add it. Now, apart from that, if you can add some of the core skills, then that's going to add some brownie points. Once you have added this, reach out to some of your friends and some of your first degree connections and ask them to endorse you for this particular skill. Another bonus point here. If you can find someone, for example, you added a skill called SEO and you find someone who has a lot of endorsement for SEO, and if that person is going to endorse you back for SEO, That's going to take a lot of value. This is another hack which you can do in order to boost your profile for that particular keyword. So make sure you're very selective about the skills which you add, and make sure you get enough endorsements around that particular skill. That's done. Your profile is all set, and whenever someone is gonna search for one particular role, if you have optimized everything correctly, then your profile has a better chance of standing up on the search result compared to all your peers. And one more thing, the final bonus point I'm gonna leave you with is keeping your LinkedIn profile active. I understand whenever you start working on LinkedIn, it's not easy compared to all the other social media platforms to get started on LinkedIn, and I totally understand that. But if you have a very active LinkedIn profile where you're creating some content, you're engaging with others' posts, that's gonna add a lot of brownie points for you, and people love talking to people who are really active on LinkedIn. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Of course. So make sure you just keep your LinkedIn profile active. Now, it's okay if you cannot create content online. I'll make a separate video on how exactly you can start writing on LinkedIn. But until then, go ahead and engage with other people's posts. You can just check in my profile. Yes, the links are available in the description. You can come ahead, ping me, and then I can even guide you there. Or you can just write something and then ask me to engage. I'll go ahead and engage on your post. Don't worry about it. So keep your profile active. That's another brownie point. And that's pretty much it. Your profile is ready. Go ahead and start reaching out. Wait for upcoming videos on how to write, how to reach out. I have a lot of videos planned around LinkedIn. I mean, this platform is endless and I can keep talking all day about this. So subscribe for the next set of videos, and cheers. Bye-bye. Take care. See you guys in the next video.